Now I'm inside our repository. Then I'm going to the notebook called detecting vehicles. Just like other cases, let's clean the output. Right, now we have a very cleaned notebook. We can try together. First, I'm going to import FastAI. Now we are going to download a dataset hosted on GitHub. Unfortunately, untar data helper comes from FastAI. It doesn't work with that dataset. So we have to use another helper called download.sh. This is something I created just for this course. Now we are going to download the dataset. So here's the URL, and then you can use this command to download it. So here we are using something special. You can see this exclamation mark followed by download.sh. So this is a bash script. If you go to the repository, you can see that, and then you can pass any variable here. It will download that for you. Okay, now our dataset is ready. So then I can copy this one and create a new path variable. So I can see what's inside that. So we have images directory, and then let's see what's inside that directory. So you can see a lot of images. So let's print one of these images. So let's print image list 0. So I'm going to print the first image path and also show that image. So yeah, it's Audi A3. You can see it from here, Audi A3 dash and the number for the image. Just like the other case, let's load these images. So you can use the data block API, and you can see now I created like a new function to get the vehicle type. So in this case, we can get the vehicle by looking at the file name. I have created this function with some regular expression. Just Google regular expression if you're not familiar with that one. So I grab this part. So let's run this function. Yeah, it can detect the vehicle type. Let's type something random like 300. Yeah, like that. Okay. All right, then I can run the data block API, and then I'm going to load images located here. Right, then I can show some of those images. Okay. Now I can see the number of categories in my dataset by doing this vocab to see what are the categories. In this case, we have 10 categories. Just like the earlier time, let's create our model and let's run it for 4 times. Okay, our accuracy is around like 85%, which is not actually pretty good, but that's not the point today. So we can look at this dataset and try to improve it. In this case, now we are going to analyze our model. So let's create an analyzer. Right, then we can get some of the data from this analyzer. The first one is a confusion matrix. So confusion matrix is a very interesting one. You can see the, for example, here we have Audi A3. And it detected Audi A3 as is for 29 images, but then some other it detects something as well. For example, here Audi A3 is detected as like Audi QT for 2 images, like that. You can see how a model behave. But if you have more categories, it's really hard to see what's going on. So that's why we're going to print top losses to see what's really going on. So then we can improve our model or train it more, like that. The first one is the prediction and the other one is the actual. So here Audi A3 is detected as a Range Rover. So this image is quite confusing, like even for me, it's hard to figure it out. So then we have a Range Rover, but it's detected as a Defender, but this is an old version of Range Rover. So it's totally fine. Here I want to show you that there are some tools available for us to see how a model works and how it performs. Right, then another thing is cleaning data. When you grab a data set, sometimes they're not properly cleaned. Clean means there are some unrelated images inside the category. So in that case, we need to clean them. This is a good tool, comes with FastAI that you can use to clean those images. Let's see how it works. First, I import these additional imports, and then I create a cleaner like this. Okay, then I am rendering it. So here you can see very interesting UI. So you can actually go through each and every category and then you can select images between training dataset and the validation dataset. So here you can see the first image is the worstly predicted image. So then sometimes these images are not related to Honda CRV. It could be something else. So but in this data set, all those images are cleaned properly. So we don't have to clean it right here. So let's say we are going to remove this image because it's not related. So then we can select here and delete it. Just like that, you can browse through this data set and you can delete them. So then after you have done that, you can run this command and delete those images. And then what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to run the model again. Before we do that, we need to load the images again because we have deleted some of them from the file systems. Then I'm going to create a model again. But here I'm not going to see any improvements because we haven't done anything. So yeah, that's it.